In Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, there has been a lot of amazing Pokemon that were introduced to the game. These Pokemon were absolutely insane to use in VGC because of how powerful they were in the meta. Notable Pokemon include Spluttermane, Ogerpon, Farigiraf, Iron Bundle, Gholdengo, King Gambit, and many more. However, when time passes by and the rules of the meta have been changed, there has been one Pokemon I mentioned earlier that has been gaining a lot of popularity recently. And that Pokemon is none other than Gholdengo. Gholdengo is a Steel and Ghost type Pokemon that is incredibly strong and surprisingly tanky that in the recent Regulation H, Gholdengo is a formidable Pokemon to use and is a staple on almost every single team. What's up guys, my name is Bravo, and in this video I'm going to go over how Gholdengo became the most threatening Pokemon in the VGC and how it gained all of the popularity. If you guys like this video and like to see more, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. It's always appreciated. And with that being said, let's get into the video. Enjoy. Gholdengo is a Pokemon that was introduced in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. To evolve Gholdengo, you would need to catch a Gimmighoul in the wild and collect 999 coins from other Gimmighoul to get Gholdengo. At first, it does sound like a hassle due to the fact that collecting 999 coins is quite difficult to do, because you want to be able to evolve a Gimmighoul to a Gholdengo immediately, unless you're doing an exploit of changing the date on your Nintendo Switch, which there is a lot of how-to videos on how to do so. Now with that out of the way, we do have to talk about Gholdengo's amazing stats. Gholdengo has a base stat total of 550, which is extremely good. It has base 133 special attack, which rivals Pokemon like Chiyu, Terapagos, and Fluttermane, and those three are technically legendary Pokemon. It also has a decent bulk with base 95 defense and base 91 special defense, making it a little difficult to beat, along with an okay speed stat of base 84. In summary, Gholdengo is not only pretty powerful, but is also bulky and fast enough to compete against popular Pokemon like Gyarados, Dragonite, and Raging Bolt. With that being said, we now have to look at how strong Gholdengo really is in the meta. The one thing that determines how powerful a Pokemon can be is with a versatile move pool and having a good type combination. Gholdengo is known to have a lot of powerful attacks in its arsenal. Moves like Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt, and Terra Blast are Gholdengo's best options and greatest weapons, along with the signature move known as Make It Rain. Make It Rain is a base 120 steel type move that can hit both targets and lower its special attack by one stage. This can be paired with another move that Gholdengo can also learn, which is Nasty Plot. Nasty Plot is a status move that can increase your special attack by 2 stages, which has good synergy with Gholdengo because you can use Nasty Plot at first and then go for Make It Rain to do tons of damage to both Pokemon. Now, as I said before, Gholdengo is a Steel and Ghost type Pokemon. What makes that type combination extremely dangerous is that it makes Gholdengo immune to 3 types: Normal, Fighting, and Poison. Not only that, it can also resist 9 other types, it is also only weak to Fire, Ground, Ghost, and Dark type Pokemon. Now the icing on the cake is Gholdengo's busted ability known as Good as Gold. This ability makes Gholdengo immune to all status moves in the game, which is absolutely insane. It means that you can't be burned, paralyzed, poisoned, and it also makes you immune to status moves like Taunt, Confuse Ray, and many other status moves. With all of that in mind, you can say that it makes Gholdengo one of the best Pokemon to use in the game. With that out of the way, we need to talk about why all of this combined makes Gholdengo extremely popular in the VGC meta. This already goes without saying, but Gholdengo is honestly busted. Because of that, it has been a staple of so many teams in VGC. This is due to the meta shifting to Regulation H, where Paradox Pokemon and Legendary Pokemon are not allowed. This allows Gholdengo to run around terrorizing the meta as it pleases. Most of the time, this Pokemon has been seen on multiple amounts of teams from YouTubers and tournament players alike. From what I can gather, Gholdengo has amazing synergy with Pokemon such as Pelipper, Incineroar, Archaludon, and more. Another reason why Gholdengo is so good in VGC is due to Terrestrialization. Terrestrialization is a new mechanic where you can change your Pokemon's type to another type of your choice. Because of that, Gholdengo can change to any type it wants depending on the flow of the match. For example, a player can terrestrialize Gholdengo into a Terra Water to resist fire type attacks from an Incineroar, Torkoal, or Hisuian type fusion with Eruption, or they can make Gholdengo Terra Steel to make it rain do double the damage with the cost of losing its ghost typing. Another thing to note is that Gholdengo has also amazing synergy with very good items such as Focus Sash, so it can live longer with 1 HP, Choice Spec, so its special attack power could be increased a lot, and a Life Orb if you want to have more variety with your attacks. So far, everything seems to go well for this Pokemon, but over time, did it start to lose popularity during the time span of Regulation H? We're about to find out right now. Did Gholdengo start to lose popularity? Now this is quite an interesting question that some of you might have. The answer to that question, not really. Like, Gholdengo is still pretty popular in VGC. It's ranked number 2 as we speak. That's below Dragonite and above Incineroar from P-Calixic's ladder. Even so, most players manage to counter Gholdengo by using Trick Room teams that involves Indeedee and Hatterene if it's like Terra Fire or Terra Ground for any type of reason. Or you can use Pokemon like Incineroar or Kingambit, which are extremely good counters against it, because not only they're both dark types, they also have good versatile move sets just like Gholdengo and could work really well in the aforementioned Trick Room teams. And despite that, Gholdengo isn't really phased, because at the end of the day, it will always be a big threat to the VGC meta. Everyone will just keep finding more counters to it, and it'll just still be good regardless. Till a new regulation comes by.
Get the hell out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Okay. Get out! Get out!
I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I actually had a blast making this, and I do apologize for the lack of uploads. It's because I have a lot more videos like these planned for this month, and I'm hoping I can get them out as soon as I can. And not only that, I'm also going to have some uploads that's going to include other games such as like Genshin Impact, Sega vs Capcom, because there is a recent update. There's a 2.5 update for that game, and I do want to give it a shot. And not only that, there will be a voting poll later on if you guys want me to do content on games like Overwatch 2 or the recent game, which is Marvel Rivals. But yeah, until then, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. It is always appreciated, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody.